Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. This is Ann Varillo with StampWithAnn.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you from Auburn, New York. I hope you guys have had a wonderful week and that you've got some great plans for this weekend. Can you believe it's already August? So August 2nd. I feel like summer is winding down, and of course up here in upstate New York or central New York, we have to take advantage of all the good weather we have. So this is like our last big month of hopefully good weather. It's been a little stormy up here, but yesterday we had some great weather. I went over to the lake with my husband. They had a band there, and it was just really nice to sit outside and listen to the music. So anywho, if you guys are watching on my YouTube channel, please drop me a line, a comment, let me know where you're watching from, and if you're catching the replay, do the same because I love to see the comments. In fact, I've got a lot of comments from yesterday and the day before, so I've got to go back and answer some of those comments. But anyways, and if you're watching me on Facebook, my Facebook page, please make sure you follow and give me a like, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. So anyways, this week I've been crafting and creating with the Thoughtful Wishes bundle, and this is part of my weekly card class kit to go. So I made 3 cards, and today is Friday, so it's Fun Fold Friday. So anyways, let's just jump into it because I want to get to our crafting. So let me get you down to our crafting table. Hi, Lisa. Oh, you're in Connecticut. Yes, it's been cloudy and some rain. We're expecting rain this afternoon. I was going to have a girls' day here on the lake and take the girls out on the boat, but it's going to be like 80% chance of rain at 2 o'clock, so I ditched that one. Anywho, thanks for joining, Lisa. Okay, so just real quick, if you guys made a purchase in let's see, July, you can redeem your coupons from now until the end of August. So I know I made a lot of purchases. Oh, don't tell my husband. But these coupons, you should have gotten an email from Stampin' Up! With your coupon code numbers. So make sure you go ahead and redeem those because you don't want to lose free money. I call it free money. So my husband says there's nothing ever free. But anyways, I think it's free. So make sure you do that. And then this is the set that I'm using. I'll show a better picture, but I wanted to share the designer series paper. Okay, this designer series paper, seriously, I love it. Thoughtful Journey. It's like this watercolor landscape, and it's just gorgeous. So all 3 cards that I created this week, I used this designer series paper, and I also used the Thoughtful Designs designer series paper. And that's really cool because it's kind of like two-toned, and it's got this metallic-y shimmer to it, so it's really beautiful. So I used this in the cards that I designed this week. And here's the Thoughtful Journey. These are the dies, which I love. And here's the stamp set. But I love the, oh, we got a bad glare there. I love the sentiments. And then just 3 simple stamps, but we have coordinating dies. And I love, like, there's leaves, there's some other flowers and branches, I guess you call them. But anyways, this is what I played with all week. So I'll show you the couple cards that I made earlier. I previewed these on my YouTube channel on Wednesday and Thursday, which was yesterday. So these were the 2 cards. This is the thanks cards. And see, you can cut these branches out. So I used a little bit of Pretty Peacock, Old Olive, which I don't like that color, but I'm trying to make myself challenge myself on things that I don't typically go towards. And then I think this is my boho blue. But anyways, this was the card, and I used the stamp, and I stamped that in Mossy Meadow and then colored it in with Mossy Meadow and Old Olive. And then this, see, isn't this gorgeous? Look at that paper. It shimmers. I just love it. This was the other card, and I used that designer series paper, and this was the big die. Oh, what? Oh, I know, Lisa. I am too. I'm so excited. Uh, is there going to be a PDF for this? Yes, I'm going to have a PDF for this card. So this was the Thoughtful Designs Designer Series paper. It's Lost Lagoon. It's beautiful. Yes, Old Olive. So, and then I used the Stampin' Write markers to do this part. So that was real fun to do. But today, because it is Fun Fold Friday, I'm showcasing this bridge fold card. You can see it stands up. And then I use the Mossy, or not Mossy Meadow, I use the Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper. And this folds like this, so you can stick this in an envelope. It fits perfectly in an envelope, and then you can just unfold it like that. And then the back, I actually would put a white card base on the back so you can write a note, because this is all filled up with designer series paper. So this is what we're going to do today. Oh, I'm so glad you have everything to make it. I know, it's so fun. So it's super easy. This card is super easy. So here's the contents for the card. And these are for my card kits. When I send out my card kits, you get PDF tutorials. I include all of the elements to make the card, except I don't do stamping because we can't stamp per Stampin' Up's policy. So if you don't have the stamp set, you can substitute for another stamp set. But anyways, so this is a super easy fun fold card. I gotta make sure I measured this right. Let me grab my ruler. I think I did. Let's see. So this is 8, yep, by 4 1/4. Okay, so my card base is 4 1/4 by 8, and then I scored it at 1 1/4. You can't really see. 1 1/4, 2 1/2, and then 5 1/2, and 6 3/4. So, so that was real easy. And then I have my strips here. These are all 1 inch by 4 inches. So let's see. I cut these out. I want to make sure I match them up. We're just gonna, before I burnish it, I just want to put these down. It's a little easier to do when you have your paper flat, your card base flat. So I'm just going to lay those there. And I'm just going to use a little bit of glue to glue these down. So again, this, I'm telling you, it's a super easy card. Once you get the measurements, it's like you can make it in a jiff. So I'm just going to glue these right here. If you wanted to layer it, I love to layer other colors, you know, other cardstock underneath, but I wanted to keep this one fairly simple. Plus it is a fun fold. So, so I didn't layer another color. You could use like Lost Lagoon, or Mossy Meadow, or even this pretty Fresh Freezy or Berry Burst. I think it's Berry Burst that's in this paper. I don't know. I have to look. But I'm just going to glue these down real quick. Again, these are 1 by 4. And I'll put the measurements down below in my YouTube description. I'll include those when I go back and edit my YouTube. So super easy. And you can use any pattern on this. I mean, it doesn't have to be this one that I use. You can use any colors. They have Calypso Coral in there. Uh, let's see. Yeah. See, even this is pretty, right? Is that pretty? You could even put this in the middle if you wanted to. But I chose this lighter Lost Lagoon side. And this here is 2 3/4 by 4, this centerpiece. And I'll just pop it right in there. Oops, gotta make sure it's straight. And I should leave this card out so we can see what we're doing here. So now I'm just gonna fold these in just on my score line. See, like that? And then it opens up. So it's real easy. And then I have, this is the, I call it maybe the bridge. So I cut this band. This piece is 5.5 by 1 1/4. And then I cut this 5 3/8 by 1 1/8. So you just have an eighth trim around here like that. So we'll go ahead and adhere that. Super easy. Yeah, I can't wait until the 6th of August. Because if you're a demonstrator, the cool thing about it is we get early access. So we get to pre-order. Our new catalog, mini catalog is coming out in September. So starting August 6th, we get to pre-order, which I'm so excited. I already picked out a bunch of stuff I want to get. Yay! Okay, so that's our band. We're not going to attach that yet. We're going to wait until we put everything in here. So basically, I just I cut these leaves out. So this is, I think that's Old Olive. No. Yes. No. Yes. This one is Mossy Meadow inside. This one's Old Olive. And then Fresh Freesia. So I use this one. And this one is Blackberry Bliss. So I thought that was real pretty. So we're just going to adhere these. I just use a little bit of multi-purpose liquid glue. You could use your what do you call them? Adhesive sheets. But I don't really use those too much. Sometimes I do if they're very, very intricate. I'll go ahead and use those. But these, I can just use a little bit of glue. And I don't put glue on the whole thing. I just put a couple dots like that. And then I'm going to lay this one down here. And then we'll go ahead and put my little Mossy Meadow one, or not Mossy Meadow. It's Old Olive. So again, I'm just going to put a couple dots. Ooh, that was a lot. I'll just stick it up here. My other demonstrator friend, oh, Debbie, I was just going to tell you, yes, I know you hate using glue on little pieces. I know that. I was just going to comment on that. But what are you going to do? Okay, you should use the adhesive sheets then, because you get the glue everywhere, Debbie. I don't. See how good I am at this? So we're just going to put that one down. Now, if you don't like the fact that these are kind of popping off the sheet or the card, you can put glue up here on these and they'll stay down more. I did that on these. I did use a little bit more glue, but you don't have to. It's all personal preference, really. Oh, Debbie, Debbie, Debbie. You and your glue. Okay, so I'm just going to put a couple dots. You could use, well, I don't really think mini glue dots would work well. So for you, for sure, the adhesive sheets. And I'm just going to stick this one right here in the middle. Let's see, I'm going to get that over a little bit more. So that's the inside. And what else did I do? I tied a double bow, let's see, with some baker's twine. Let's see what I got here. Oh, it's here somewhere. Here it is. So I love the essentials pack of the baker's twine. So I use this a lot. And we'll just tie a double bow, and I'm going to put it on the inside. Because you can see it when you open the card up, you can see the little bow. So let me get my paper snips out here. We'll go ahead and cut this. So again, this is a super easy fun fold. Sometimes I made I'm doing a summer retreat. It's called the Summer Splash Retreat with another Stampin' Up demonstrator, Patty Dolan. And I did make a fun fold card because we each designed 3 cards. So the participants all get enough supplies to make 12 cards. Well, I did a fun fold and I sent her a note and I said, remind me never to do a complicated fun fold again because there's a lot to it. So I was like, oh my gosh. I should have done like an easy one like this one, but I didn't. And that's how we all learn, right? So I'm going to pull this in a little bit. Pull this one in. I cut a little bit too much, didn't I? It's okay. There. So we'll just trim these edges here. The little tails. And I'm just going to stick that right there with a little mini glue dot. Oh, didn't get that one. Let's see if I can get it now. Yep. Make sure you get your little tails down going the right way. Get that out of the way. Ah. Let's see here. What did I do? Come down. There we go. So there's that part. Now we're just going to do a little bit of stamping. So we'll put that aside. I'm going to take this and I need my, I stamped it in tuxedo black ink, which I need to grab here. Sorry. I move you guys around a little bit. Okay, I got it. Oh, that was a challenge. I don't know what you call these flowers. They look kind of like little tulips, but I don't think so. So I just stamped it. This is a stylish shape die. So I cut that out. I think it's the 3rd smallest one. And this is my, I think that's my stylish shape dies too. I just wanted a small one for the sentiment. So with this, I just used my Stampin' Blends, um, Fresh Freesia, and Mossy Meadow. Are these Mossy? Old Olive. Sorry, Old Olive. So I'm just gonna take the bullet point. I just want to add a little bit of darker color on the bottom of the flowers. Super easy. And I'll use my light. Just come in here and do a little bit of coloring on the flowers. I like easy. I like quick and easy sometimes. Unlike my other fun fold for my class. And now the thing about it is I gotta cut all that. I gotta cut all the cardstock for that. Yeah, I told my friend, remind me next time. So let's use a little bit of dark Old Olive here. And I'm just going to come in the bottom of the leaves and add a little bit of darker color. And then we'll blend that out a little bit. These are new. I just replaced some of my Stampin' Blends, so these are new. So they're very juicy. And I'm just blending this up a little bit. Just to get some variation there. Okay, and then the other thing I did with this, which I'm gonna do on the back of this because I didn't bring my other paper out. Probably, can you see it right here? I just used the tip to splatter some of that light Old Olive. A lot of people don't like doing this because it wears on the tip of your Stampin' Blend, but it's okay. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, I don't think. So I have an issue with like all white. So I always have to add a little bit of something there. So let's see how this turned out. Not bad, right? I think it just adds something more to the card. So I've got that. Now let's stamp our sentiment. And oh my gosh, did I not? Where's my little envelope? Hopefully, I die cut it. Yes, it's right in here. Missing you. So we're just gonna stamp that. And this is my Old Olive. No, I'm sorry, Mossy Meadow. Mossy Meadow. So I'm gonna go ahead and stamp this right here. Hopefully I can get it nice and straight. Yep. So we've got that. Now before we put this on, I want to go ahead and make sure we adhere this. So there's a little trick in this one. You want to line this up here and on the other side. So we just want to put enough adhesive. You could use your Stampin' Seal or just a little bit of this glue. So we'll go ahead and do that first. And I'm just going to turn this over, line that up, because you want it all the way to the end. And then I'm going to do the same over here. So I'm going to turn this upside down. I just want to get a little bit of glue on this end. And then you want to make sure you get that to adhere. So that's your bridge. Just hold it for a couple seconds. See, just like that. Boom. Okay, so for this, what did I use? Yeah, I used Stampin' Dimensionals. So we're gonna adhere this with a couple Stampin' Dimensionals, and you wanna make sure you get them on this side. Well, you could do them all down here, like this. So let's see, I got some here. At least I think I did. I hope I do, I do. I have my Stampin' Dimensionals. So I'm just going to add a couple. And maybe one, let's see. Yeah, maybe one right up here. Like that. Get my little trash can here for the backings of these little Stampin' Dimensionals. These things end up everywhere in my house. I mean, literally downstairs in the downstairs bathroom. How is that possible? They get stuck to everything. So we're just gonna pop that right there. Yep, perfect. And then this one, I'm gonna use a little Stampin' Dimensional here, which I'm gonna use a mini. Let me get one of my minis off of here. And then I'm going to put a little bit of glue on this end. Debbie, if you're still watching, hi Anne, good morning. Oh, you're watching for the first time. Well, go back and watch the replay too, because I'm almost done. This was a quick one. It's an easy fun fold. Oops, I want to straighten that out a little bit. There we go. And remember, they fold down flat so you can put them in a regular envelope. But that's the fun fold that I created with the Thoughtful Wishes stamp set. Oh, thank you, Anne. Yeah, thank you. The card's beautiful. Yes, I had a lot of fun making these this week. So, but, oh gosh, I'm so glad you guys all joined. And Debbie, if you're still watching, I need to stop by later today because I got to borrow some paper from you. That's what our Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, we borrow things from each other. But anyways, I'm so glad you guys joined today, and I hope you all have a fabulous weekend and enjoy whatever your plans are. And if you do get time to craft and create, do it, because I'm probably going to spend some time Sunday doing a little bit of crafting. But thanks again, you guys, for joining, and I hope you liked all the cards. Check out my blog at stampwithanne.com, and you can see all the cards that I created using the Thoughtful Wishes bundle for this week. Okay, see you guys. Have a great one. Bye. Thanks, Debbie.